I am Nate WL777 and this is Character Piece. Today we'll be reviewing an anime by the name of Pumpkin Scissors. It was originally released in 2006. It's 24 episodes. It is a sci-fi war anime. It takes place in the backdrop of a region resembling Western Europe in the 1930s. It picks up following a massive war, at the end of a massive war that wreaks havoc on the civilization. It also follows a group, a special units group called Pumpkin Scissors. This is a group headed by Lieutenant, just want to make sure, Malvin, get her name right. That is Alice Malvin. And Alice Malvin, after the end of the war, decides to pick up on the relief effort now that they're not actively fighting. She comes across a Colonel, just want to make sure, Randall Olin. Colonel Randall Olin. He is a member of a 901 special or anti-tank special division. This is a secret division. He has gone through government enhancements basically, and he has special powers. That was what his secret unit is. I actually only made it 6 episodes into this anime. I could not continue, couldn't watch anymore. I wanted to so that I could give a review on the entire thing, but ultimately I really don't think it matters. The characters in this one are terrible. What's worse is that it seems like the main characters, the 2 main characters, are actually, which is the lieutenant and the colonel, Olin, whatever. It doesn't matter. They are the worst 2 in the entire anime. So a lot of times in animes you'll get the 2 main characters. They'll be definitely well developed, fleshed out, and all the other characters around them, the side characters, are just blah, throwaway. In this one, it seemed like the characters that you cared more about, not much, but the characters that you definitely cared more about were the side characters, and the main characters were awful. Just very interesting. Now, I will say the voiceover acting in this is pretty terrible, and so I thought for a second maybe it was possible that the story, the rest of the animation was better probably in the original language, in Japanese, but even the animation itself was very flat. The character designs and the way that they designed, especially the main character who's got scars all over him, the scars look terrible. It was very corny, it was very cheesy. The dialogue was awful in this. Really, I felt like nothing actually worked. It was the story itself may have been good in another animation. It's possible that like an updated one, and this one came out in 2006, and I feel like, I've been watching anime for a long time, and I feel like even for something that came out in 2006, this is definitely subpar animation. I can think of several things that came out back then that were actually drawn really well. I want to say the first one I ever watched was Akira, and while the animation may not hold up, at least it was good. It was done good for the time. This looks terrible. Anyways, the story might have been better had it not been for the animation and the voiceover acting and everything else. But even some of the things in the story were really, really just, it was corny. It was very, very corny. I would say that this is probably okay for kids. I don't know why they would want to watch it, but if your kid wanted to watch it, it wouldn't be something that I would say that they couldn't. Now, keep in mind, I only made it 6 episodes in. More could happen. Just like, there wasn't much action in it. It was mostly dialogue, but I only made it to 6. More action could be possible. For kids, whatever. Yeah, if they wanted to watch it, they could probably watch it. I would definitely not recommend this anime to anyone for any reason. So, with that said, my favorite character would have to be Captain Hunks. That is his name, Captain Hunks. And not that he's a great character, but I would say he was the most grounded, the most realistic of all of them. He's not in there very much. Maybe that's to his benefit and why I liked him. So yeah, I didn't like this anime a lot at all. I would say I am going to give it a 6 flat, which again, for me, a 7 is like just at like at 7, like I'm struggling to watch the anime at a 7, but it's still worth watching. This was definitely not worth watching. I actually had it ranked a little higher at the first beginning, and more I watched, the less and less I liked it. Nothing worked for it at all. So I'm gonna go with the 6 on this one. Anyways, yep. Let me know below if you think I'm being too harsh on this. Who was your favorite character? If you cared at all about any of these characters, which I can't imagine that you would. I don't even know anybody that would. I don't know. Watch this. When I looked it up, I guess IMDb and them said that it actually had like a fairly high rating, and I don't know if that's when it first came out. It had a good following. It seemed like it had a little bit of a following. I can't imagine anybody actually liking this animation, but if you did, let me know below. Call me out. Tell me I'm being ridiculous and over harsh on it, or if you agree with me, laugh with me in the comments and just tell me how corny you thought it was, because I couldn't even make it through 6 episodes. That's it. Okay, well, thank you for watching. If you like what you heard, like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time.